Shalom, shalom. What's good? What's good, y'all? Let me grab my coffee. I'm gonna be doing something special here because here recently I've seen some things and I want to address it. So I want to make some things right. So we'll just do it like that. All right. I want to give big shout outs to my brothers and all the people that I've messed with and the people that I study from and the people that I watch and I associate myself with. So first thing we're gonna do. First thing we're gonna do. And if anybody want to come in, I'll be dropping their link too. So let me see. First thing we're gonna do. Let's do this. Let me see. Let me see. All right. We'll start off. Should get it like that. Should get it like that. All right, we're gonna start off. I would definitely like everybody to go check my brother Judah Naz out. Most people who already know me already know Judah, but for some who don't, please, if you would, go check my brother Judah out. Very good breakdowns. Got some things going on with some freestyles and some debates, but the brother still comes with some very high intellectual knowledge. I appreciate all the work the brother puts in. Praise Yahweh for that. You see, but I definitely want y'all to go check my brother Judah Naz out. All right. I don't know if anybody that came in. Please go check my brother Judah Naz out. I'm shouting out some people. Want to make sure everybody's included. I want nobody to feel left out. Let's see. If y'all would, anybody comes on, I would definitely hope y'all go and advise you to go check my brother out at the Israelite Brotherhood. Now, I'm going to also say, my brother at the Israelite Brotherhood, I have tried to reach out to you and I have left you messages and comments. So, it would be nice, bro. Reach out to your brother. But if you would, please go check my brother out. Very deep, very good history that the brother subscribes to. And I actually like all of his efforts. If y'all would, once again, go ahead and check out my brother, the Israelite Brotherhood. If anybody came in, I don't know if nobody's come in. Okay, it's cool. So, if y'all would, I definitely want y'all to go check my little brothers out here. My little brothers right here at the Sons of Jacob. Got the young snipers, the hope for that younger generation. I really love my little brothers right here, man. They do some good work. And like I said, very sharp young brothers. I'm proud of all of them. But definitely go check out my little brothers right here at the Sons of Jacob and check all of them out. Devion J. Check out X, Z, if you would, all my brothers. They do some nice breakdowns over there. Let me see, I got some notable call outs too. Oh yeah, and I want to throw out some things just for anybody who's gonna end up watching this. I want to throw out some things. My man right here, I would definitely advise y'all to go check him out. Let me see. I'm not actually trying to play it. I definitely advise y'all to go check my man out. He has some very deep, nice work. I definitely highly recommend everybody check the brother out. Let me see. Let me see. I'll keep going through my notable mentions. Giving my shout outs to all the people I rock with. I definitely want y'all to go check my brother out. My brother Red Squid definitely does some good work. Some really nice deep breakdowns and some also very realistic down to earth. Makes it very simple, you know. Definitely, like I said again, check out my brother Red Squid. If y'all would check out my brother Red Squid. Does some nice work. Actually turned me on to some stuff. Actually answered a lot of my questions about stuff. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Nobody still like came in. That's cool. That's cool. If you would go check out my brother here, SOW. If you would please go check out my brother here. Very deep, very compassionate brother. You know, me and him talking, but definitely I would like y'all to go check out my brother SOW. Let's see. Sorry. One more time. I'm sorry. Check out my brother SOW. If y'all would please check him out. He's very good with the language. Definitely you can go there to and he'll definitely help you with that. So let me see. See, still nobody came through. Nobody come through. That's cool. Let me see. And that's gonna include all the tour nights, you know, all the tour Israelites, you know, and there are other brothers who I like as well as far as history. And I might do another one where I just go into most of the stuff that I look at and study. But for the most part, all my brothers that I displayed on how I would like y'all to go check them out. And definitely we're probably gonna end this on that note, and I'm definitely gonna say, Shalom, what you got going on? Hey, if you can come on in, bro. I'm just trying to give some shout outs and some notables. If you got some people that you want to shout out or some pages that you want to shout out that you think people should check out, come on in, bro. Because that's basically what I'm doing right here. I've put up a Judas page, Israelite Brotherhood's page, and my brother Red Squid, Sons of Jacob. I've put all their pages up, and I've told all the people, you know, send out a message right now to let everybody know to go check those brothers out because I don't want nobody feeling left out. I don't want nobody that I've built with, you know what I'm saying, with tour nights, obviously not, but anybody else on the outskirts, Israelite Brotherhood, or anybody. If I've built with you and talked with you personally, I don't want you to feel left out. Okay? That's cool. Like I said, though, yeah. Shalimar, if you want to, you can come on in, bro. I don't know if you can still see the link or not. Let me see. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, bro. It's Shalom.
Yeah, I see who you are, bro. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just man doing some shout outs. How you doing, though, bro?
I can't hear you, man. Like this is why I can't hop on my phone. It just chops up everything. I didn't get none of that, but I just
I
want to
don't
let
know
you
if
know
it's
I
my
was
phone or it
watching,
might
man.
be. Okay, yeah. I don't know if it's my phone or maybe it's just this microphone. Can you hear me now, bro?
No, it's my phone. It does that on your stream, Judy's stream, anybody's stream I hop on. So it's my
I got
phone, my
you.
cell phone service.
Yeah, it happens. It happens to us all the time, bro. But now, like I said, just on here, man, just give a shout out. I don't want nobody to feel left out or nobody to, especially if I've talked to you and built with you personally. I don't want nobody to feel left out. But at the same time, I got to keep it a whole band too. I mean, you know me, tour nights and everybody who's associated with those, debate leagues and all of that. We're all familiar with each other. But I don't ever want anybody to think every breakdown I got came from no one particular person. That's bogus. I'm not gonna hold my words back either. All my brothers know. My brothers seen my breakdowns from over a year ago. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have nothing to prove when it comes to that. And every one of my brothers know, especially you. I've always pointed out that there's people hiding their identity. We ain't just talking about you know who. We ain't talking about them. It's more than you know who. These are some things that some of us brothers have kind of been pointing out for a while now, and not too many people grasp it. And I've done numerous breakdowns about identities and genealogy. So I don't want no one in particular person to feel like they've contributed, overly. Like I've contributed from my study. But I'm gonna ask you a question, bro. Last time I checked, when we look at Job 8:8, and it says we're supposed to be concerned with the heritage of our forefathers, to me that means the Torah don't belong to just me. It belongs to the nation. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. That's
I
I've always
agree.
said that in these. I've always said that in these chats, bro. You my witness. I've always said, bro, what you see, the breakdowns you see me do, bro, they don't belong to me. They belong to you. They belong to everyone, bro. Use it. Take from it what you need. Study from it, bro. I thought that's what we're supposed to do. See what it is, bro. You got Jake, and I want to point this out. This ain't just about Jake. We got some so-called cleavers. I ain't gonna say nobody name because I ain't here to make you famous like that. You got so-called cleavers running back to old, old dark-minded people. You know what I'm talking about. You see what's going on. And when I seen my man jump back on the platform, I realized, I said, "You in this shit for FaceTime, bro." And I'm like, anybody who's in this for FaceTime, I couldn't understand it I just can't, bro. Because FaceTime with this definitely get you more. Definitely get you more. So I don't know. But like I said, I seen ex tour night members who fell out here lately. I seen them back on Killer Cheese platform. I like, bro, you look FaceTime, bro, you will go anywhere. You will go anywhere. If you think this dude if somebody got at least 10 people watching, you will go be there. See, people done showed their hand, bro. I ain't gonna cap. And that this whole thing about this intention and wanting to be the grand person in Israel, like that ain't what it is. Like, very sincerely, it's just not. And so I'm making this to shout people out. And anybody who I shout out, I'm not putting you in a category, but I'm making this to shout people out so people can know where I study from, where I learn from. Yes, I have books. I can turn my camera on and show you plenty of books. I have right here next to me right now. I read dictionaries. I study articles. Yes, but I also look at the Bible. I look at the Quran. other people's videos and I study from them. But do you know what I do? Here go the kicker though. I don't take nothing nobody say. I go look it back up for myself. Point blank, period. One thing I've always advised on any one of my videos breakdowns, you don't have to believe me. Just simply go pull the stuff up on your own. Okay, I got you. I see your message, bro. I wasn't looking at my phone, but now I've always done that, you know, and so I don't want nobody over feeling like they're being neglected or I'm not giving props what props is due. And let me go ahead and address this now. For my brother Israelite brother, I want to point this out. I want to show you something. All you type in is S solar, sorry, mind debate, and then type up my name on here. And you're probably, I got to put in a whole solar mind thing. I got you. I got you. Shesh Moon. Why are they gonna pull up Chris? That's funny. Still ain't pop up. Solomon go? No, okay, here you go. I just gotta find out like that. Solar Vision. Sorry. Sorry, Mama. Sorry about that. Say y'all check out my man Solomon too. Check him out too. I still can't get my own debate to pull up successfully like I did. If you go in here into this platform, you can find where I have a debate. And the debate is with a man named Chris Harris. And the title of the debate is All the Amorites Black or White. This video is almost a year old. And in that video, it's not about the debate. Just using as a reference point. In that video, I point out that the Amorites are also people who we know today. So you can easily pull up. You can easily pull this up. And these people clearly still have their biblical name. They have never went away from their biblical name. And these people are super rich. And we're talking about owning gold, jewels, and diamonds. And yeah, these people are super rich. And they have their name, their biblical name, and they're playing so high. Let me just say this. When it comes to that, I didn't have to take that from no particular person. I learned that from studying. See, the one thing my brother right here on the page will verify is this. Shalom, Devion. I didn't name myself the general, but they gave me that name. And I took it as a token of respect. But I never once came into this and I said that about myself. So what things happen is you got some people kind of looking for screen time. But if they really understood that screen time comes with false witnesses, cartoons, false allegations, people taking your voice, making snippets, creating false narratives, putting a picture, making cartoons of you. If you don't understand that comes with FaceTime and screen time, then I don't think this is for you. Because anybody looking for that, if you ain't ready for those things, I know you ain't ready for this. Shalom, Davion. What's good with you though, bro? You can come on in real quick. Like I said, I'm just doing a shout out. I'm glad you came in too because I didn't get a chance to pull your page up, but I got the screenshot Y'all can go check out my little brother's page as well. Because that's basically what I'm doing today. I want to make sure I shout out all the people I mess with and all the pages. I'm sorry, I can't show you all the pages because that's thousands that I watch, period. So I can show you the main people that I mess with and the places that I read and I study from and the people's videos that I go read and look at to gain insight from my studies, period. See, the one thing a lot of people, especially Torah Nights, know, I have this Babylonian book, and there's a chapter in there called the Multiple Nations. If you read that whole chapter, it talks about the whole Assyrian overthrow with these same characters that the brother pointed out. No more, no less. But with that being said, all my brothers know the work I've put in, the breakdowns I've done behind the scenes, the videos I've made behind the scenes that people don't see. All my brothers know this to be valid. Bring somebody else in. What's good, Shalom?
Shalom, man. My
Shalom, what's
condolences,
good
bro.
with you, bro? Yeah,
Uh,
bro. Hey, man. When it rain, it pour, bro. I'm just gonna tell you. I don't know if you know this, bro. I'm gonna throw this out here because I ain't gotta hide this. The same day of Rock funeral, my cousin Montre came out of town for Rock funeral and he died while he was down here before he could go back. He literally died the next morning, bro.
mm, man, my
You
condolences,
know,
family, man.
I know,
Uh,
bro.
yeah,
It's been crazy.
yeah, man. That devil been busy, man. That spirit has
Absolutely.
been very busy, man. I've been having death threats. You know, all this so crazy stuff. But all praise to Yahweh. You know, he's my
Absolutely,
high
bro.
tower, you know what I'm saying? My source, my everything. Like I'm to this point, I just want to just come on for a second. Uh Tell every brother, just to lift up everyone, in spirit in the truth. Just basically like no matter what we're going through, man, just stay fast on Yahweh's word. Uh the signs that we're seeing today, man, they're more evident and more man, it's crazy. I just feel something that's gonna come about, and I hope it's just not too late. Turn that down, man. Sorry about that. Homeschooling and stuff. Uh, Man, I'm to the point. I'm fed up with America, Babylon. The great. I'm fed up with it. I no longer wants to be a part of none of this old folly stuff. All I want is just my brothers and sisters to just wake up and see what's in front of their eyes. Uh, give information basically like spiritually, just like wherever you go, man. If they try to point the infrared gun to your head that's like a figurative. Uh, it's more of
Oh,
like just like what we
Morpheus.
do, our brothers and sisters do today. We just figuratively just be putting a gun to ourselves. But don't let them destroy the ability that God has given you. Uh, I know people probably have wonders and dreams right about now. If not, I don't know. Maybe their bloodline is of the fallen, but I just tell some it's gonna pop off, and then we right now in this 7 year tribulation and all that old stuff. Uh, I'm just I'm just depending on Yahweh. You know what I'm saying, brother? And like I said, bro, I just came in, give my condolences and I can give all praise to Yahweh and just try to give a word to people who might need to hear something. I don't know if it's just on my spirit or if it's just him saying it, but man, It's just crazy how things are popping up. Man, y'all see how those wildfires are out there in, uh out in the west.
Yes,
Signs even
bro.
more. The
Yes,
sun is
bro.
like white, you know what I'm saying? But I see a second sun rising right along with it. Bro, man, I'm seeing the signs. It's just crazy, man.
Man, the other tour night brother was talking about that same thing the other day. And see, it's from different places. You can see it. Now I got a brother actually who's from a group. He's just from the
Right.
actual group of a game that I play, and he actually lives in California. And he's like, bro, I ain't seen the sun in a while. He ain't talking
Wow.
about no day, bro, no week. You know, them fires been going on for a while now, bro.
Oh yeah. And you know when California passed that pedophilia law out there, that's when basically it happened. You know what I'm saying? So just like I said, everybody's being used right now. Even number 45, man, regardless, turn it down some, baby. Regardless of we all going through this old pandemic, man. But my goal is someone, I know a brother can't get up enough money to move my whole family away from Babylon because I know I see it coming, man. We are being socially conditioned, and we've been conditioned this way all our lives, bro. Like the slavery, you know. Stuff is just so crazy that that what we're going through right now, people still ain't realizing they just so eager to get back to work. Me, I'm very fortunate that I was able to still be able to work during the pandemic, but because I know that was just the driven force from him, it can't be nothing other than explainable about that. You know what I'm saying? People around me was losing jobs. They ain't know what to do. They were panicking. Man, I even had my cousin, he got killed on my son's birthday. And I still got my oldest son out here. He wants to run these streets. He thinking, this folly stuff is what it is. But he's doing the little the little good path, but I'm just praying. I'm just letting things go, bro. And then just, you know, what happened between, what's going on between his family, and not only that, just my situation, but others around me. It's just I just hope people can just open their eyes and just see that this is Yahweh's hand manifesting everything into his plan, man. Things are speeding up. It's things for people to really just get on board. And if you just gonna continue on thinking, when this pandemic gonna end, I'm gonna get back to normal, man. It ain't no more normal. It ain't no more of that. Cause if it ain't something that's gonna smack into this plantation that we live on. We ain't number soul energy. And if people ain't trying to mold their soul to be like a beautiful thing, then them people they lost. They gonna fall right into the abyss. Like seriously, they really are. you know, Everything that a brother does right about now, I'm analyzing myself. I'm being off social media. Bro, don't you know I have went into social media jail. Every time I come out, I could be out maybe 2 or 3 days or probably a week, and then I'm right back in it for another 30 some days. Because I know what I'm saying and what I'm putting out there is more of like I'm not caring about this white man's system. I'm not caring about Babylon's system. I'm not caring about what if these lights or this roof be over my head, because I'm to the point where I'm depending on Yahweh that all this brother doesn't even matter. Where he gonna take me is where I'm gonna go. You feel what I'm saying? I want my people to go with me. to get in
Right,
that
right.
spiritual walk. You know what I'm saying? All they had to do started every Saturday was just to spiritually walk and just not do nothing that day. I know the times are messed up the way we are and what we're learning are from the past, but hey, if we learn from the past, that what helps correct our future. That help correct our steps towards the future. It's more of like a guide. That's a tool if they just look at it in a spiritual way, man, instead of like a man-made religious way. Like I said, can't no man die for your sin, man. You know, I for the ones who have gotten their wings, man. They have gotten their roles. They couldn't even get their flowers while they here because they were going through so much hell, so much turmoil, so much this, so much that. But all of us together collectively, we should be in brotherly love. That is the main commandment. What he has said, what we supposed to do. You know, I will turn my cheek towards the enemy, just like how the enemy didn't give my sister Breonna Taylor the justice that she needs, but you give her hush money to the family. That's like a write-off to me. Why are we still allowing this, family? This is what I'm saying. I don't
Hey,
care what a person can represent this earthly style. I don't care what you can represent. It's more of like what's on the inside. That's spiritually what God has said and her ordained for our spirits to do. Why aren't we walking in truth? But I understand we have been tricked out the bag for so long. You know what I'm saying? I
hey, bro, I
I
want to
was
point out
I
something you just
followed.
said, bro. I want to point out
Yeah.
something you just said. You said something regarding that hush money. And I don't know if people understand how far that go. I want you to keep talking, but while you talking, I'm finna pull something up in regarding that hush money, bro. I'm gonna show you something crazy, man. Go ahead, keep going though, man.
All right, Cuddy. Cause I know it's been a minute since we had talked, and when I had the chance to come talk to you, I did. I came, with a firearm. The last thing was done on that conversation we had, Cuddy, was that but do you put your faith in that firearm? I said no, Cuddy. I put my faith in your house because I know that's my high tower, and that's my stronghold. You know, that's just a reminder of like brotherly kindness, love that we supposed to have towards one another. You know, wrong or right. We all be wrong sometimes, we all be right. We all have our disagreements, but man, 2020 has came in and it has shook up everything for people to understand like who's in charge. Is you gonna keep putting these dusty ass little people that don't give a damn about themselves? For one, that's the whole key about it. If they cared enough about themselves, they wouldn't do these things to these people. Not even the people that ain't even their own race or their own kind. But it is what it is, bro. 2020 has came and shook up the world. This is the hand of Yahweh. If people don't believe it, then they will soon, because they will be the ones who gonna be calling on their name.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to find a specific one because boy, it says something about that.
Oh, bro, hey, don't you know they? I've uh, I've been on some stuff that like no matter what you might type in, it's gonna automatically try to send you somewhere else to an ad that's gonna interest you. You see what I'm saying? So
Of
they
course,
got those type of
robot.
programs out right now that basically the way I see how this wave is gonna be, because everybody is socially demonized. because people wake up, first thing they might do is text on Facebook, Instagram, all these old social media platforms, you know what I'm saying? And they expressing how they feel. You feel what I'm saying? But we're not having that physical or the emotional type relationship with our own people that be in our own households anymore. You know, that's the main reason why divorce is always the way it is, you know. Young folks, nigga, like I remember what was it, Walk, that WAP with the Cardi B and the boy Stallion. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say too many keywords to get this flag though, but they know what I mean. Uh,
Of course.
you know, and then they throw back up this distraction back up, talking about her and Cardi B and her husband. You know what? That's celebrity ties. I don't care about their relationship. You know, for as a person, I care about them, but you know, I should be careful about even saying that because I don't know. I know for what I see that they on the father's side, so they don't know nothing about your house. So I wouldn't have to pray for them type of people. You know what I'm saying? Even they're the same melanated people that I am, but should I care? No. You know, I care enough as me being a human being, humbling myself is down to the core of my soul to understand that that's what I have to have, that brotherly love for my brother and sister. But if they ain't trying to hear the truth because they so demonized, man, what's so crazy about what that cop had said, talking about they thought they did the morally act thing and rightfully thing that they had done. And you want to say that the person who is dead right now that can't speak for herself is being canonized and you're being demonized? No, no, that's just the system. You know, that's the system that they got right now in play for to play on to our emotions. You know, black folks, I know we upset. I'm very upset about it, but this is something that we have allowed to happen. But they'll throw a celebrity up there real quick to talk about go vote. You know, the elections are up in some odd days. You feel what I'm saying? But they'll put a black sister or a black brother that looks like me and you, brother, for us to co-sign on this emotionally. And you know it's a black thing. See, they know us. See, they study us so much that they even know our code language. They even know our body code language, all this old stuff, because we give it to them. You see what I'm saying? We share this information to them because we ain't walking in silence. Because if we were so sick and tired of the mess that we're so sick and tired of, that we're out here protesting about, that we out here demonstrating about, but we ain't getting no goddamn well, because the shit that we doing now, they've been doing this since the 60s and on and on. So I'm like, when are we gonna get tired of it? When are we? I'm personally so tired of it because I'm tired of abiding by the laws of the land. You know, I want to show them something. You need me to survive as much as I need to survive, but I survive by Yahweh because he said, hey, when I'm in a drought season, he can produce that rain. All I gotta call on his name. I know where to get that information at because I was able to read now. So now that we're able to read, brothers and sisters, they're not doing that. See, you been into institutionalized and recolonized by European language and all this old stuff. But when the person or you hear brother or sister, we talking about, like, man, we tired of being brothers and sisters beside these Edomites, the devil. Y'all think we crazy. And then even sometimes it be our brothers and sisters that be just like them though, or have that same mentality like them. Y'all think we crazy. Just say well as history has repeated itself. Who ends up killing a person or a messenger? It always be our own brother or sister that would do that stuff because they listen to the master instead of listening to the internal master. See, the internal master is going to be something that's everlasting, something like once I leave this clayful body, my soul lives. You know, my mother, she's absent from me right now in this physical frame, but she's there with me in spirit, in truth. I will get to see her on the other side. Who's to say this side ain't right here? Honestly, I think this is a plantation for our souls to correcting ourselves to get better. You know, like people may say, it's the matrix, but truly, what God says, all that dispels all what I just said. As long as I focus on Him, I don't have nothing to worry about. But it's
Shalom, praise the Howard.
crazy
Hey,
how
hold on. Hey, Cuddy, hold on 1 second, cause I'm still trying to make this connection on the fast this video. I want y'all to listen out. Cuddy just talked about how they gave her the hush money. I want y'all to listen to what he says real quick. I think it's about an hour. I'm gonna fast forward. It's about an hour 30. But he makes a real slick ass comment about that. For anybody who think that's not real, because not just the hush money from the news, but see, they done turned it down. They slick. Listen to this. Listen to this. Watch this. Hold on. Before we get the disregard question, it's going to be the response that Dick Gregory gives. He talks about this. Listen.
when he told me that Ronald Reagan would be shot, Nancy Reagan would be running the country, and Ronald would be surviving the shooting. Okay. And so what happened is, I meet you there. That whole house off the street. That's what I was coming out of. That's just like this. Bro, I'm into you. Okay, I want you there. Yeah, you know that. You can pull it up on Newsweek Watch Service.
Now listen to what he finna say. This is what I've been waiting on. Listen, he said you can pull this up on Newsweek Watch Service.
That's the CIA Watch Service. Here's what it says. Over the last fast track, $29 million to help the Charleston shooting victims' family. How crazy. Okay, you heard about this until I told you. You heard about it on this radio show. The Justice Department will fast track the sending of $29 million to South Carolina to help the family. How crazy.
Whoa. Wait. Now, I was listening. He just clearly said, remember the Charleston, North Carolina. Remember the people who got shot up in that church? What he's talking about, he said in the newspaper that he's reading, the government said they was going to send them $29 million to help them families. That's hush money. What he's telling you is after they did the hits, they were willing to pay your family off. That's exactly what he said. He said the U.S. Justice Department to fast track $29 million to help the family of the shooting victims. That's hush money. So what the brother Anthony right here is pointing out is that these executions and all of this stuff going on, they already got the money put up to pay your family. That's why these people ain't going to jail when they doing all of this.
Right.
Because they don't got to jail if you take the money. It's just like snitching, or just like any kind of court matter. If you settle for the money, then you can go for the conviction. That's the hush. The hush means stop the case. So truth be told, it ain't nothing but a trick bag. Because on one hand, you got all these jakes and all these other nations marching, and yet the family done took the money.
Right.
That's the whole trick bag right there, bro. And Jake's so stupid, you don't even see the whole game. Well, now that you marching and doing all this, now they finna say you a terrorist.
Yeah, and they writing it in law to make it to say that you are a terrorist person. You know what I'm saying? Man, dude.
Oh yeah.
This is more like a test.
Hey, I got a good one. You bear witness to this. Did they not pass a law right here in Nashville? They passed a law that said you cannot go protest downtown. They locking you up instantly for that now. They talking about, think about what they said yesterday. They was going to march down Broadway. Not up to the Capitol building, but to Broadway.
Right.
Y'all gonna hold a Black Lives Matter rally and march down to the Party Street in downtown Nashville.
Right.
Not to the Capitol. Really think about that. They passed a law. If you protest down on the Capitol lawn anywhere now, you getting arrested automatically.
Right.
Fuck what you mean your First Amendment rights. You ain't got that shit when you.
What that tells. Hold on, bro. What that tells you? It tells every black person, Latino person, every colored person that if your ass is out here voting for this Democratic or Republican for your own, then then just keep on voting. But why don't you stop voting? This is what I'm asking you to do. Why don't you stop voting for 2020? You see what I'm saying? They ask y'all to sign off on a piece of paper and put it in the mail, right? And go on cast your vote. Why not do that? Why don't you just don't do none of that? Show them no action at all. Meaning, I know you gotta go spend money to feed your family. I know that. That's understandable. You gotta spend gas. You gotta spend gas money to go wherever you gotta go to get things, right? So that's understandable. But if you're gonna spend your money, why not spend it with your brother or your sister? You see what I'm saying? Why don't you take your dollar to your brother or your sister? That's what you ought to be doing instead of spending it to corporate America like Exxon, all these names that y'all love to really love to do and go spend your money to, and they don't give no damn about you. You know what I'm saying? See, if we hurt them in their pockets, then that's one start. That to me, I would think they would wake up and be like, well, hey, but they not spending their dollar with us. How about this? How about I give a better interpretation on it? How about be like, you know what? Since this is a pandemic, I know we all have to have a place to stay. I will pay my rents, but if you cut my lights off, have y'all went without lights? I have been through that struggle. See, a lot of people don't know they have been through the struggle and forgot the struggle because they feel like they didn't got so comfortable in their captivity. That's the reason why we in our captivity. That's the main reason why we're accepting the things that we allow them to do to us, right? You go down to protest on something that you believe that is right. That's wrong. I believe that anybody, if a person take a person's life when it is said and is written, it said, thou shalt not kill. You know what I'm saying? You go take a person's life, but figuratively, we know that that person is not dying because he has a living soul. See, I can identify my truth by because I know my God, right? But to break that down to simple people, worldly people, for them to understand that why not be like, fuck it, cut my lights off. Shit. We forgot about the old times where people used to campfire, start fires, and all this. I know people ain't got time to do that right now, but I understand that. I feel your pressure and I feel your pain. But where I'm going with this is that we stop doing the things that we so accustomed to doing that's helping them to get ahead and further, and we steady more declining backwards, you know? Because anytime something happens to us, they always run and go get us to make us feel like, okay, like they can just pat us on the shoulder and say it's gonna be all right and just pray about it. You know what I'm saying? We done
That's,
all the
that's
praying.
just like with that shit that happened with that girl who got shot. Now you gonna put this black dude mayor on TV, really? And
Right.
you gonna put him on
That
TV to make him speak on behalf of the police department. When I seen
right,
that, I was like, bro, I just turned it off, bro. I'm like, I can't do it. That's why I can't do this TV.
right,
Like it,
bruh.
they
That
literally whack
That's
you.
a crafty way that they're doing this now. You know what I'm saying? So we got to identify that and see that for what it is, and just try to divert another way. Just we got to play this game as a chess move. You know what I'm saying? To get ourselves back in to up to par. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Because
I'm gonna
right
tell you
now,
something, bro.
like we just on the bottom of the food chain. We just right now we the menu. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
They not.
shit, my
Yeah,
fault, bro. See,
they
I,
done hung us. You know what I'm saying?
shalom, bro.
They done did
Shalom.
all this. Shalom, Davion. They done did all,
Shalom.
you know what I'm saying? But us as a nation, as a people, man, it gotta take us to come together and just stop this. Like for real. If we just not buy nothing, I'm telling you, man, if everybody can just resist like people that's on work right now. If I was at work, I'd go home cook me something real quick, then go back to work. You
But
feel me?
listen, I ain't got no lie to tell Captain Said, listen, I lost my gig, but I've been doing the contract thing, you know, because the place I was working, bro, like the ceiling, they canned me, but I would actually come to realize they ceiling falling in, and they
Bruh, I done signed up for some jobs now that they offering me like to 50 hours or to 35 dollars an hour now, bro. Like the little stuff that I'm signing up, bro. I'm like, for real. That's how I know I can see the system is falling. Babylon is falling so hard right about now. So Donald Trump gonna be our next president. I'm just being real about it because they gonna try to make it seem like he's the savior. The white man. He always love to try to paint our picture to our black folks because we so been beaten into this stuff.
But
We
wait, hold on, wait. That ain't how it go. Because you really look at how it go. The one who really gonna fuck you up is the one who done put that black woman beside him. He gonna be the one. Because see, Trump keeping it a buck with you. See, he kept. It's two different sides.
I know he keeping it kind of a buck with it though, but also
he don't like black folks. He don't like this. He don't like white folks. See, let me cut you off because we want to also let the young brother speak because he ain't got much time. I think he at work. Shalom, Davion.
Shalom. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Speak up though a little bit, man.
I think it's my headphones.
Okay, we can hear you now, bro.
Okay, cool. But nah,
Where it went back now.
Oh damn. Hold on.
Just keep talking, bro. We'll let you know when it's butter completely.
My bad, bro.
You good, bro. Just want to let the brother on because he said, I know he ain't got too much time. Shalom, bro.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, bro.
Shalom, Anthony. How you been, bro?
And I've been great. Just staying true up in the spirit of Yahweh, man.
I feel you because you know what I'm saying. I feel like we all been going through tests and like tribulations. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to stay focused. You know what I'm saying upon Yahweh and the Tower Walk. You know what I'm saying? Contemplate every day, and like you know what I'm saying. Just try to try to build yourself up mentally, and you know what I'm saying, prepare. And be strong and courageous in this walk. But yeah, I was just at work. I was listening to y'all live stream, and it's crazy about everything that's going on right now. And man, it's just crazy because like okay, so like with the Black Lives Matter stuff, it's not even a movement for us. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a movement for a benefit of people in any way. So like all these people talking about Black Lives Matter this, Black Lives Matter that, and everybody are white. At least the protests I've seen. It may be one or two so-called, you know what I'm saying, black people, but that's it. They don't need roads.
Hey, now check this out, bro. I want to say this just because you spoke on that, and Anthony Bell witness to this. When it popped off that night down here, now you tell me this ain't set up. Literally, bro, they literally, as soon as it popped off, the crowd was already downtown before the confusion started. They literally got the camera already focused on the courthouse. And now these people acting like they trying to burn the courthouse down. Now listen, ain't nobody got no gasoline, no bottles, no Molotov cocktail. They got some paper and some lighters, bro, and they throwing paper through the window. And the camera's already on them when they doing this. I'm like, bro, if y'all can't see, this is all the way set up, bro. Like y'all silly.
No, like here, like you can tell it's set up because like it's a police station down the street from where I live, from the crib. So it was a protest up there not too long ago. Tell me why, like every protest that I've seen, the police know about it, and they'll block off the road for the protesters. So you can't tell me that stuff not set up, man.
Bro, not to mention, wait. I only want to cut you off, bro. Not to mention, when they did it, Shalom, Mazza, Shalom on mobile. When they did it, bruh, they did it at the courthouse, which is across the street from the police station.
Nah, straight up. Cause even when Mike Brown got killed, it was in Ferguson. It was in Ferguson, right? Which is not too far from where I stay. It's maybe like 15 minutes. So when he got killed, and they came out with the verdict that they weren't gonna charge, the dude who shot him. Tell me why they already had helicopters up. They already had everything going when it was burning cars down and burning businesses and all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it go way back.
Man, bro, you right, bro. Like all of this is set up, bro. Like people don't understand, and what the brother's saying is true. Babylon is falling, bro, and this is their last ditch efforts, bro. Like if y'all can't see that, it's not that it's finna come back up. It's finna go. Period, bro. Because first thing first, the Asians didn't accept. They didn't accept Christianity. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but they said no. You had some people try to go over there and try to convert them. They said no. They said y'all got to leave.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah, they said y'all got to go. They was like, no, we gonna do our Shinto Canaanite thing, and we ain't gonna stop. So,
God. Hey, bro,
it is
I
what
don't
it
mean
is,
to
bro.
cut y'all real quick, but I got another testimony. Hey, don't you know? It's more of like I done ran into about like Avanya, you one of them. Uh, I say about seven more other, and I think it's some more other people that I ran into in my past. You know what I'm saying? And then just knowing what I know now, you know what I'm saying, to the truth. It's like it's speed. Man, I done ran into uh one of my choir rehearsal best friends. He was a good brother in choir rehearsal, you know what I'm saying? I work with his daddy, man. This man finna be 70 years old. But let me tell you, the first day that I worked with him, this is this week. This is my revelation. This week when I met the man, I looked at him like, you know, just meet any ordinary person. But when they said the name of him, I was like, okay, I'm like, hey, you got a son named Rob Matthew? Like, yeah. I said, oh, I said, man, hot dog, you don't know who you talk to? Like, nah, who are you? I said, man, Andy Murphy, right? So it's just what I feel like now. My testimony of this is more like the people that I'm running into. Maybe I need to say something to them to get them back. I don't know. Maybe I do have that type of gift. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just the way how I'm speaking now, I don't know. I don't even try to be perfect. You know, like for instance, I'm gonna just put it out there. Like the more I read this Torah, it's more of like I don't have a breakdown to give people. I rather break it down the way how I'm explaining it now. Just speaking figuratively and literally from that book, not trying to make it seem like I'm adding my words to it or nothing, but just speaking of it in those holy words of what it's saying to me. Because when I'm hearing it, just like when he say, "Do not walk in the counsel of the wicked," it means like do not walk with these wicked people. Even if you have your own family members and you keep constantly telling them, it seems like they ain't just waking up, man, but maybe they just on their own time. We got to give them their space and be on their time, but constantly keep giving it to them. You see what I'm saying? As your duty. You feel me? A brother feels good about that. And I feel like that is the movement. That right there is what's going to help speed up. So when, basically just to elaborate, just to clear up everything that might be out there with speculations or uh anything, I don't have nothing against my brothers. I just be more of like, when we on this topic of just like you know, uh giving that word to Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? Our own personal experiences, our own testimonies, and then the word itself, we come collectively, I feel like that's how we'll have a more stronghold right now. Because honestly, the Tour Knights are the bomb. We are the ish. We are the what it is, man. Because honestly, spiritually, I believe it in our soul. That is the correct of everything. No matter what we have might be learning, like people might debate people that know chemic or whatever. I take those what they have learned as like learning experiences, and then I go research it myself and compare it myself. It's just like reading in between the lines of what I'm saying to you, right? So vibrantly in like sound the energy, because we all light beings, you know what I'm saying? Because I
Hey,
mean,
I want to speak on that, dude. I want to speak
we
on that real.
all fit.
Hey, I want to speak on that real quick. Have y'all seen anybody come touch, even attempt to touch on that last video where you see the statues that been coated? You see it's people that's been coated with that concrete.
Right.
They're
No,
not gonna come touch on that, bro, because it
no,
offsets their doctrine, bro.
I remember you brought that
of
out.
course.
Was it last year? You
Right,
brought.
like you said, because they were making gods to themselves. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So that's just in spirituality, like just trying to break it down to the masses of the world, or those who might be listening to get an understanding. Like, just think of it that video what he's talking about. Just think of you putting a body in a casing of a stone. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to actually stone this person so you can have and keep this person around like forever. You feel me? But
and
you
that's
can't.
and that's blasphemous. You're right, because only
Right,
Yahweh survive forever. That's blasphemy. You're right.
right. And
You're
that's
right, bro.
why he said, "Thou shalt not kill." So when he said, "Thou shalt not kill," to me, it's more of like, "Thou shalt not kill the spirit of my brother," like putting him down or something like that, or because I have a disagreement with what he thinks on, and I don't think of that. But to me, if anybody that wants to go out here and just actually just take a life for no reason, they should be put to death, and that death gonna come to them. But
I think what the brother's speaking on, I think what the brother's really trying to say is, it's right there in Exodus where he says you shouldn't make the engraven images. And I think that's why,
right,
because one of the precepts is in Deuteronomy where it says making those images corrupt your mind. And like we got people today who literally think them images are alive, like they do, but they're not though. Like I said, they're dead. And
right,
you can tell where your Howard won't be it because he's not gonna be where they worship them statues. It's
right,
point blank period. And this is why we was taught don't embrace none of the doings of Egypt, because that's what they was doing there. They was deifying themselves. We know Pharaoh wanted to be worshipped like a god. They didn't worship none of that other shit. They worshiped Pharaoh. And
con,
we know now Pharaoh, like you said, it was even more. He was having himself encased in stone, like this nigga really gonna live forever. So they don't know shit about Egypt, bro. They just don't. And the history that goes back farther than all of that stuff they say. And for anybody who want to know, all of the stuff that you see in Kemet, they had to dig it up out of the ground. So they can't put a
con,
time frame on it. That's just a damn
con.
lie, dude.
Hey, but
Only time
who's,
put on things on the depth. So
hey,
Right.
what about
go ahead.
if Egypt that is over there in Africa that they call, right? What about if that's not really Egypt?
My thing, you know what I think? I think Egypt was a greater portion. My theory, and this is just theory, I think a lot of the Torah that is mentioned was mentioned at a time when continents were still connected, and that's just what I believe. That's my theory. Continents, certain continents were still connected. certain continents hadn't fell under the ocean yet when that tour was being
And
and
you
that's
know
why a
what?
lot of stuff came from.
And you know what? Pathologically, I can see your answer on that because honestly, I believe just look at how the continents are today. Look at it like a jigsaw puzzle, right? If you squeeze it in, like you cropping it in, I'm talking about all the continents. They all fit. You see what I'm saying?
They
So at
do.
that
Facts,
time,
bro.
so at that point in time, where when they was talking about Egypt, oh bro, man, Egypt is right here. Man, we had that sign 20 August 21st, 2017. We had that sign. It's a town called Little Egypt in Illinois, bro. Cairo. It got all the names. You see what I'm saying? You can look on the map right now and it would say the same names, bro. The Nile River, that is Mississippi River, bro.
It's like they I know what you're saying, they both are like so similar. Like it's a Memphis right off the Nile River and
Right.
it's a Memphis right off the
But
Mississippi. Right.
right.
I know what
But
you're saying, bro.
just
Yeah, they
but just think of it. Think of it what I just said before. How all the continents crop them just like you doing it as a picture to bring them all together. They fit like a jigsaw puzzle. And think of that time back then. And when that eclipse had came, that was a total eclipse. That's the first ever. You see what I'm saying? That's the first ever in this time. And we got to see it, bro. That's a sign from Yahweh, bro. You see what I'm saying? Bro, this is Egypt right here, man. This is Babylon. We've been saying America's Babylon. Look at all the wicked shit that's going on. Man, they finna come to play with pedophilia into law. Dude, man, they got me fucked up. Just like with
wow.
homeschooling,
They got all
I'm good with that. I can be able here to use your curriculum and also give them my version of what I've learned when I was in school. So you know what? I'm gonna highly advance them because not only that, after they done with their homeschooling, I can bring out the Torah and learn this history and all this old stuff that they got in their curriculum up and line it up with the history today and give them a better picture of what they talking about when they going to classes and they ain't doing shit. They just amongst their friends just to be a show off. Because you know all the millennium kids right now, they was the generation that had technology in school. You see what I'm saying? They was allowed to have their cell phones, iPhones, iDrones, all this old type stuff. When I was in school, we didn't have those things. You feel what I'm saying? They got a system today where no child left behind. But this year, you know, they might be left behind because they don't have that. Got rid of that Obama shit. You feel what I'm saying? But regardless,
hold on, check this out. See this? This was found
uh,
in America, y'all. That's just cuneiform, just exactly what they wrote in Babylon and Assyria. This was found in America, though.
and the Grand Canyons hold a lot too.
Oh yeah, they hold a whole lot. That's facts. That's absolute facts. But that's found right here in
And right
America, and
and
that's
right here in
cuneiform.
our own backyard too, also.
Yes, sir. You're right. You see that? Hey,
Because I
bro, did you
didn't
see that
I seen
skull with the horns on it, bro?
yeah,
That's the
I've been
Cherokee.
seeing bro, I seen that a couple of times, but didn't know that was here. You feel what I'm saying?
I
It's
ain't
a
know it
lot.
was that new.
It's a lot of stuff that's in the background. Man, so much history, man. That's why people just have to just get out there and research, you know.
It says cuneiform Lamanic clay tablets found in archaeologists have been preserved by chance baked by the 10th century Assyrian cuneiform was the further simplified the ancient languages of Asia and Americas. You see that? The ancient languages of Asia and America. I praise it how. I never knew that. I knew it was found here. I knew it was found here because I've made videos with it being found here, but I never knew that was the language. But once again, that makes so much sense, though. So yes, this is Babylon, because once again, I believe those continents stretched out, and at that time, when that Torah says that Nebuchadnezzar, they stretched out empires like that, they really had empires like it. I wholeheartedly believe that. I believe every word of Torah. I don't take it for no granted.
Good.
Yeah, but that's it. That stuff was found in America. I know it's a famous one. I think it was found in Georgia, I believe. Still got the motherfuckers giants right here on the other page. See that? You know what happened to them. You know what happened to them. That was a last moment. And just like that dude pointed
Should have
out,
never
he said,
looked back.
yeah.
Should have never looked back.
Nah,
And
this is just that's what's the name. You talking about a lot wife. But remember how
yeah,
that dude be pointing out you can always see the blood coming out?
right.
He pointed that out. He said it's always gonna come out where you got major arteries. Now, you
Right.
gotta ask yourself, and look, come on, man. All right, man. And that dude who said he was a fallen angel and all of that shit, man, like you couldn't be, because this would be you, my nigga.
Oh yeah, that
That
dude
would be
tripping.
you.
That dude
That
tripping.
part. Straight up.
Yeah, man, but this is definitely Babylon. This is definitely that Babylon, the book. In fact, the book calls it, and we could just go ahead and pull it up because it makes it specific.
Oh, I can't, because I mean, in you know, like Babylon, you know what I'm saying, Babel, they worship the heavenly body. You know, they were astrology, right? Which also, you know what I'm saying, America got their ideologies from them as well as ancient Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Because in ancient Egypt, you know, they worship the same thing. They worship the dead. They worship the heavenly bodies. You know what I'm saying? They worship the sun, the moon. That's like, and also they got it from Hinduism. Like all that, you know, chakra, you know what I'm saying, Kundalini spirit, all that stuff. They got that from Hinduism. It's all the
Hey,
same stuff.
bro. Hey, you, and that's something that you pulled, bro. When you pulled that scripture, they ate the sacrifices of the dead, bro. Like that go right with it, bro.
God.
That goes right with it. See that? Deliver thyself. This is Zechariah 2:7. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. That's at the daughter of Babylon. We know the mother Babylon. This is not the mother Babylon, but this is definitely the daughter. And the reason why the emphasis on that word daughter is because what does daughter represent? A child, an offspring. A daughter, what does she do? She mimics her mother. The daughter of Babylon. That's what we are in America. And for anybody who doesn't research, Babylon and Egypt worked on the same administrative system. They both worked on it. Zechariah 2:7. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. They understand what's going on, bro.
Con.
But it's all kind of, it's so many artifacts here, yeah. But the Grand Canyons, bro, they hold so much though, bro. I might let's just pull up a little bit of that. But see, Hinduism, just like the brother pointed out on the other video, this is one of the video that aired the other night. Hinduism was actually is not the original or the religion of India. Hinduism was brought there by Kushites. That's their ancestor demon or Orishan ancestor worship. That's all it is. And certain philosophies and stuff like that they incorporated. Let me see. Okay, towns. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. I know. I think I pulled this one up. And then people, because if you say they ain't no fallen angels, then you say it wasn't no giants. Now, this is giant footprints around the world. There are 5. Look at that, y'all. Look how big that is. Look at that. Nigga, that's a sky view.
It's even stories about giants. Even when Judah did that video about that giant in Japan, that dude was mad tall. If I'm not mistaken, he had to be anywhere from around like 10.
Look, let's pull another scripture to go ahead and cut their head off real quick. Let's pull another one. This is one people hardly ever go to. This is one people hardly ever go to. It's in Job. I think I pulled this one on that last one. It's 16, so this is definitely Job going through his affliction. That ain't no good translation. Look at that. The JPS Tanakh 1917, Job 16:14. He breaketh me with breach upon breach. He runneth upon me like a giant. See that? Like a giant. Let's just get the one from the main page.
Even the word for giant, which is Nephilim or Napoleon, which would be Nephal, which means fallen.
Come, bro. I'll praise your help for that, bro. Job 6, I'm gonna do that again. Job 16:14. He breaketh me with breach upon breach. He run up upon me like a giant. He breaks through my defenses again and again. He charges at me like a warrior or like a giant. But see, that's the thing, though. I think they misinterpreted Genesis 6:4 because, like it says, the giants was on the earth before and afterwards. And never said, it said the Nephilim, the fallen, I'm sorry, was on the earth before and afterward. And never said they left. It never said they left.
Yeah, they still here.
Absolutely.
Numbers, right? In Numbers, when they went to go spy out the land, it said the giants are there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And plus, they like spirit beings also. So everything is spirit, man. Like when Yahweh said he blew the spirit upon the surface of the earth, man. He put life into this, you know what I'm saying? So they just gotta understand that, discern that. So it's just like when you got a disobedient child that just wanna be disobedient because he think he can. So he get punished. So that this is like a platform for the souls to either you gonna choose the right way or the wrong way. You choose the wrong way.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
You see that? Now I'm gonna ask y'all.
Who in the world would build stuff like man couldn't build that? So it had to be a type of person that had to been like bigger than bigger. Like, dang, he's building, man, come on. Those look like stairways to some heaven type. how big and massive those stairs look, man, to compare to the
Check
stairs
this
that
out.
we have right now.
Check
You
this
feel
out.
me?
Look with your eyes. Now I always pay attention to detail. If you look right here, this is the actual stairwell. If you see this same stairwell, this is the stairwell that was made for people to walk up these steps. Now I'm gonna say again, people ain't gonna build steps
Con,
so big that they need to climb up them. And you can clearly see this is a mountain. So somebody made these steps to go up this mountain.
con,
In comparison, so people just like get a real understanding of how big this is. Look how tall that man is from this distance away. And look at him in comparison to that wall. And the steps that they had to clearly make just to get up here.
con. Just on the average, just to spell on what you just said about the average height of that person's or people that may be right there, let's just say 6 feet. You still got by at least about 15 or 20 more feet above them. You feel me? That's just too big for a stairway for any human being to just actually climb itself or actually figuratively walk up the stairs. It's no way.
So big you can't walk up that. So why would we make it? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. But you know what? Like I said, bro, the Nephilim were on the earth in those days and after. Now look at it. Look at that wall, bro. You mean to tell me people made that?
But
Are you kidding?
in Genesis, it said they made it with the daughters of man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That would be like the offspring. That's why you got different type of giants. If I'm not mistaken, you got the Raphael Dayan. I think that's how you say it. If I'm not mistaken, and the Zamzamine too.
The Zamzamim, the Amim, the Karath. That one is long. That Karath Sheva, that was long and hard. But yes, like the 7 class. It's actually 7 classes, if I'm correct, of those fallen offspring. Exactly. That's a perfect picture. Who were these steps made for? If that's the people, man. Like I said, it's a very good question. I hope that didn't knock me out of this video, man. Y'all still on?
Kyle, I'm
Okay.
still here. I gotta
Yeah,
go in a minute though. I gotta make a phone call to.
Nah, you fine, man. Because when people call, bro, my computer rings too. So you know. Hold on. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. It's an old picture, and I just seen it on my Facebook wall. There you go. Whenever you're looking for stuff, you gotta keep scrolling because they don't expect you to keep going, and they will never put it on the top.
Oh, it's true.
That's just
And
not
even
them. Look
like
at this.
when you go
Ah,
search something and you try to find it again, sometimes the page be gone. So you get that
no,
for
they have bots that will automatically do that.
Y'all see that?
So I'm just saying, just for the record, like when y'all get notifications, and if you like, just say that you searching something that you want to search and you need the information. So stay on that path is what I'm encouraging. If you get a notification that's trying to swindle you off your path that you on, do
Mm-hmm.
not
He right. No,
notification
he's telling the
because
absolute truth, y'all.
because what it would do, it would actually delete what you just was on. You know what I'm saying? And you won't get no notifications, and then you start getting miscellaneous bull crap like recommendations to further throw you off your path that you was on. Like seriously. Like for example, like Avanye, he on his computer in his search data, he might be searching up a lot of stuff that he's on, right? But whatever I'm trying to search, say he might give me, say, go search this page. I go look it up and I'll be like, where is it at? You see what I'm saying? Because my page is different from his. You feel what I'm saying? They got this type of programs that's in these computers right now. I AI is like it's really gonna head us to like, you know what I'm saying, what it talking about in Revelations when it's talking about the arrows, they're gonna be drawn from all nations. That's the future path. That's the future right there because our devices right now, they going to buy emotions. See, that we're searching and we're trying to find truth, and then they try to give us recommendations. The more you click on links and all this those type of stuff, it's further it either further get you to the truth or further you away from the truth. But either way it goes, it's downplaying on your emotions, and you're feeding into this artificial intelligence each and every day, so they know yo every move. So basically, you gonna be computerized. Just think of it like that. You are the computer, so you selling yourself. So if you worried about your data being sold to the third party, you already done it. You already made that agreement to it. So this computer, this smart device that you holding, it's automatically depicting your future in front of you without your determination on how you want it to go. Just put it in that perspective, bro. It's crazy, but it is what it is, man. This is something that we have like socially distanced ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? Because normally everybody, that's what we do. I see people that we go live. Everybody go live from their social media accounts. I mean, this is every day, bro. And they got people that's going out there putting more programs in it to figure out, hey, they just trying to draw you to that blue screen and you lose focus on the intelligence of the world, like communicating really like physically, like going to actually see about your mother. They could be on their deathbed or father on their deathbed, but you rather get on Facebook and you entertain the world. Just put it that simple. Show your absence from the world, but your presence in the social type of reality. That's basically what it is. So we putting ourselves in this, and it's crazy though. But we just gotta continue on keeping our faith in Yahweh and just discern what we're doing and change our ways, man. Like for real.
Absolutely, bro. For
Cause I
sure.
ain't
I'm gonna wrap it up.
right.
I'm
Cause
just
I
so
ain't
good y'all
right
keep going.
before you get over. I here's what I want to do. I want to try to like challenge everyone. If a nigga can put down social media for a week and just attend to their family like they need to, then know seek Yahweh in the midst of that. You know what I'm saying? To get out of this virtuality world, we have to come back to the reality world and to correct the problems that we have always been basically creating. You know what I'm saying? Then that's the first step that I believe that not just individually, but as a whole, that we owe that to ourselves. But most of all, just as long as we keep God first, man, everything gonna follow. You know what I'm saying? Good first. Yeah, that's the main thing. With that I yield, bro.
Well, listen, I'm finna go ahead and cut this short because I got people, man, I'm finna pop up. But praise your Howard night and day. I definitely appreciate everybody coming through, man, and we'll definitely be doing another one here soon and shortly. Like I said, praise your Howard night and day. Shalom, y'all.
Shalom, shalom.
Yahweh God.
Yahweh Kah, Barak Dayaw, Kali